the good book, the Bible. We all love the critically acclaimed novel about Jesus. So, today, on the Mazzie Monk Show, we shall read a short excerpt from the Bible, shall we? Now, I have no idea what to tell, if it's Corinthians 24a, I have no idea how they categorize the scripts from this, but it's about that far in the Bible, page 20. It's Genesis, but 30 is right by the first word. We shall read. Then Lot went up out of Zoar and dwelt in the mountains, and his 2 daughters were in with him, for he was afraid to dwell in Zoar. And he and his 2 daughters dwelt in a cave. Now the firstborn said to the younger, Our father is old. There is no man on earth to come in to us as the custom of all of earth. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve the lineage of our father. So they made their father drink wine that night, and the firstborn went in and lay with her father. And he did not know when she lay down or when she arose. It happened on the next day, that the firstborn said to the younger, Indeed, I lay with my father last night. Let us make him drink wine tonight also, and you go in and lie with him, that we may preserve the lineage of our father. Then they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger arose and lay with him, and he did not know when she lay down or when she arose. Thus, both the daughters of the lot were with the child by their father. The firstborn bore a son and called his name Moab. He is the father of the Moabites to this day. The younger, she also bore a son, called his name Ben-Hami. He is the father of the people of Ammon to this day. A stirring read. Not a lot of people know that there's an incest story 20 pages into the Bible, but now you do. And I ain't harshing any of you Jesusers. I ain't harshing. I just like to share good stories. And, as a monk, I have a divine intellect. So, reading the incest story was just an intro to start the video. And today's topic is about God. And a lot of people say, oh, there is a God or there's not a God. And quite honestly, you don't know until you're dead. You don't know for sure until you're already in the dirt. So there's really no way of telling. There's no way of, harshing anyone for thinking either way. And, whatever makes you feel better is whatever you want to believe. If you think there's a God, and you're wrong, you don't know until you're dead, and you get to enjoy the thought while you're alive. If you don't think there's a God, and there is one, and you don't know until you're dead, and so my main thing with religion, as long as you're not killing and sacrificing people or forcing people to think either way or restricting their freedom, pretty much any religion is fine. It's 2019. Everything is accepted. I think it was really screwed up still to this day that people mix government with religion and force people to believe either way. I think religious freedom is really important because if you're right or wrong, it doesn't matter because you don't know until you're dead. So, but the one thing I sort of don't like about church is how they pass around the basket. Now, have you ever seen Preachers of LA? Dude, those dudes are banking. They make so much money. And there's people who just think, oh yeah, I'm doing good, I'm donating to the church. And it goes right into the priest's pocket, and they make so much money. Not that church is a bad thing. What's nice about church is that it brings people together. It's a day where, you'd usually be home. You can go out, you can meet new people, you can do cool things. It's a nice social gathering experience, with all good vibes. But, the priests totally take advantage of that. And I understand if a lot of religious people don't go to church just because how freaking monetized it is. It's screwed up. But, moral of the story is that you don't know if you're right or you're wrong about religion until you're dead. So, there's no reason to be a jerk about it, no reason to sacrifice people. Just be chill, enjoy the time you got.